Hi everyone! Welcome to the Empress finale stream. Before we begin, I will mention that there will be spoilers of the Empress series, obviously. So, like, if you get spoiled, you can't get mad because that doesn't even make sense. But anyway, that was the warning. So, go watch the parts already or just, like, be okay with the fact that you're getting spoilers. Yeah, this is a fun stream to celebrate the end of a year and 7 month long series that has amassed over 500,000 views. Before we begin, I will give our wonderful voice actors a chance to introduce themselves. First up, we'll have Simple Mastermind.
Hello, I'm Simple Mastermind Audios or Aster. I've been in a few different parts of this series, playing Viscount Weiss, as well as a bunch of other stuff on K&K's channel, which you might be able to recognize me from.
Yay! Okay, next up we have Tree VA.
Howdy, I'm Tree. I play everyone's favorite Earl Arrows who does nothing
Mhm.
wrong ever. I know everyone really likes me. It's great to see. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. For our next introduction, we have Tails.
Hello, hello. I'm 11th Tail, and I go by Tails. I voice Baron Clayton here and there through the Empress series. Good to be back.
Yay! Okay, next up is TMVA, who's the voice of Zoris Black.
Yep, that's me. I that yeah, I do for a few more voices and a bunch of other things. I don't know.
Kind of did
Wow, we
his
love that.
introduction for you.
Oh yeah, my
Incredible.
introduction. Yeah,
Okay.
you did my introduction. Thanks. Thank you so much. I didn't. That's great. Thank you.
Okay,
Crazy.
Kanade, your turn.
I was the only one you did that for. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. It was an improv moment. I
That's
was
crazy.
like,
That's crazy. That's
uh,
crazy. Thank
Oh
okay,
you.
man, I'm over
Kanade,
here.
Thank
What's
go. Oh
you.
going
my
on?
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
my god.
I wonder what this guy's gonna be for. Oh, I guess we know now.
Great start already. Great start.
Yeah, I'm Kanade, and I play Empress Kanade. I also write the scripts. Yeah, and it's been really fun um getting this project and also like finishing it because I low-key never thought the day would come. But it's been more fun hearing all these wonderful VAs and all the other people involved like bring such amazing characters to life. So yeah, it's let's have fun this stream. Yeah.
I know I will. Okay, last up, yeah,
I'm
is
sure
me.
you will.
I'm Kyoko and I voice, oh my gosh, I guess who? Duchess Kyoko in the Empress series.
No
I'm also
way!
Insane,
I
No
never
so
saw
way!
it coming. I'm also doubling as your guys' host for this stream, and I have so many fun activities for the audience to get to know the cast better. I've gotten the fun opportunity to get into more of like the promotion stuff for this series, and I've literally just had so much fun because I like just show up and then I just say things, and then Kanade deals with all the hard stuff, and it's just like the best thing ever.
That's
During
crazy. Okay.
during the last Empress stream, I was like, "Wait a second, like the main character, the Empress, was not included in these games and it doesn't make any sense." So I was like, "Okay, I'll take on the absolute burden of, doing this instead of her." And
Mm,
I also just don't
mm.
want to be exposed for not knowing my lines again. So like, it's just better for me to be the
Again
host.
is crazy.
So you're gonna push it
Mhm.
on to all of us.
At least you're
Pretty
self-aware, you know?
much. Yeah, that's the plan. Um Okay. Um, this first segment we have is called You Stole My Line. Oh my gosh, she's so quirky, guys. She made like names for the segments and everything.
Mm.
Where
Wow.
we'll
Good on
basically be
you.
putting our VAs through a fun um experience, I guess, and just opportunity to showcase, their amazing
Fun
voice
will be
acting
very
ability.
subjective.
All in fun, of
I'm
course.
scared.
So yes, if I see any like mean comments, I will just kick you out. So, don't do that. That's embarrassing. You Stole My Line works as follows. I will be giving our VAs the script of a scene in the Empress series. The twist is they will be told to voice another character. For example, Earl Arrows and the Empress may be voicing a scene from Duke Nicholas and Duchess Stacia, or something like that. Just feel free to do whatever you deem fitting of the character in the scene. It's just for fun. You can
Mhm.
like pretend to be that character. You can do it totally how you normally voice things. And yeah. Do we have any questions?
Why are you
All good on
British?
my end.
Oh, this
What?
that's
Yeah.
Why?
That's the inquisitive part of it,
Do
I
you have
think.
any
Yes.
Why?
Any
questions?
questions?
I
Why
have
are you?
Okay,
no questions,
great.
thank you.
Okay. Just
Why are
remember
you
to have fun
British?
with it.
Oh my
Oh my.
gosh.
Okay, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna get
Oh my
flamed.
god.
Um, this first scene is a very memorable one, at least to me. So, the first time the listener ever hears the Empress, she's arguing with Duke Nicholas while he and Earl Eros listen in. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna laugh already. I can't do this.
Mm.
For this script, I literally can't. We'll have Trivia as Empress Kanade. We'll
Knew
have
it. I knew I was being the.
Mhm.
You said it so many
Mhm.
times.
I'm
Alrighty.
scared.
Can you guys tell? I just really wanted this to happen. Okay, we'll have Simple Mastermind as the Eastern Duke and Kanade as Earl Eros.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do
I
this
just
to
feel like
Ugh.
me.
this just had to happen eventually. Okay, I'm gonna be sending the script in the chat for
Finally,
us. So
I
just
got
make
the
sure you
crown.
guys. Yeah, he
I'm
actually this
scared.
is just the rendition where like he like oh okay spoilers again I guess. But this
We've
is
won.
actually the version where he actually like where he wins, where Earl Eros wins and they just switch
Oh
places and
god.
it all starts over again. So that's just yeah. Um,
Oh,
okay, I'll just repeat it
What?
quickly. I put your guys' names next to it in case it just like gets too confusing. Um,
Mhm.
but yes, we'll have Trivia as Empress Kanade, Simple Mastermind as the Eastern Duke, and Kanade as Earl Eros.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Um,
of course you are.
okay, I'm so
Thank
ready.
you.
Okay, I'm in.
So
Okay,
ironic that Kanade is
Yeah,
not
I'm a
voicing Empress
lady.
I
Kanade.
want to
I can
get
do
like
I'm
this.
scared.
I want to get like the slate thingies. I'll just clap. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, action.
Don't argue with me right now. I trusted you, you know?
Wait, is that the Empress?
wait just a second. Let me explain. It's not what you think.
And the Eastern Duke.
The first time in my life, I put my faith into someone I thought would be there for me. And this is what you do? Use me to your advantage? Take the Imperial seal like it's some toy?
You need to trust me. Listen, Kanade.
It's Empress to you.
Empress Kanade. There's a reason for all of this. You really believe I do not know the value of the Imperial Seal? That I would treat it as some toy?
Lovers quarrel. Never thought I would witness one between the Empress and her lover, though.
Well then, explain to me why I found it in your quarters. Why won't you tell me why you had it? Please, Nicholas, let me trust you. I want to.
I can't.
You can't, or you won't. We're done here.
And
Well, yeah, I
scene.
think we are.
That
That's
was
correct.
so good. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. That was
Well
everything I
done.
wanted and more.
Serving. Absolutely serving.
So I think we know how we're
Yay.
casting Tree in your guys' next audio, right?
The next one is
Didn't
just
leave a single crumb.
Mm.
Didn't leave a single crumb.
That was
Oh my
incredible. Like
gosh.
Kanade, I have to be honest with you. I think he's coming for your job. Like I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
really going for
Might need a
that.
recast.
Dang
Might
it,
need a
it's gonna
recast.
be Trivia and
Okay.
We'll
Rebrand
just
Um,
name.
redo the
Rebrand
entire
name.
series, but we'll just
Yeah.
switch, and then it'll be fun.
The
It'll be a great
rebranding.
But
Imagine.
everything else is the same, including you still voicing Eros.
he's just both of the people now. He's just arguing with himself. Okay, I'll
Very
read some of the
talented
chat just
voice.
for some fun. Someone's like Mickey became the emperor in the end. Mickey Mouse.
I hope.
That's
We
so
have
bad.
Thank you, Cyan. I did it.
we have
Use
this is
Nicholas
comedy
away.
gold. Thank you. If this was a try to laugh challenge, I would have already failed. I think I already failed before I even like finished announcing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this one's good too. To the second scene. This is a scene, I think it's like after the hunt, and it's like Empress Conde and the listener just having like a moment, I guess. So I've just taken the fun, heavy duty and responsibility of writing in the lines for the listener. For
Oh.
this scene, as I'm gonna laugh again, as the Empress, Empress Conde, we're gonna have TMVA, and our listener
Oh.
will be Tails. Guys, round of
Yay.
applause, please. Okay. Um,
Woo.
so excited for this one too. It's just like so
Okay.
good. Sent
I need to
over.
see this.
I'll give you guys like 2 seconds, and
Okay.
then I wrote yours name
I'm so
like on the
good.
side of it too, so you guys have that.
Appreciate it.
Oh, this is gonna be so romantic. Oh my
Oh
I
goodness.
my
know, like
gosh,
I'm
Oh.
waiting for the
really?
moment.
Awesome,
This
so
is gonna be
romantic.
beautiful.
La la
Yeah.
la la la.
And you at home, I also
Tra-la-la-la.
want you to read along to the listener, please and thank you.
Oh,
I want you to
yeah.
really embrace your role.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
Let me see your face.
I actually like my personal bubble.
You don't seem to be bleeding too much. That's good. Wouldn't want to leave any scars on your face, would we?
I don't know. I think scars look pretty cool, but I'm okay.
You can keep saying you're okay, but... And I'm sure this is nothing to you, considering the battles you've been in. But you got hurt saving something precious to me. So, even if you truly are okay, at least allow me to help you, even if it's something this small.
Okay.
Agreed? Fantastic! So, tell me, how did you find the hunt? Other than the fact that you didn't really hunt anything.
Whoa. I tried to, but something peculiar happened.
Something most peculiar happened?
That's what I said. But yes, the stag stood in front of me like a freaking bodyguard or something. I low-key thought he was going to eat me.
That's language I haven't heard before. Stag protected you? That is strange as deed. I guess he smelled my scent on you. You gave me your arm earlier when we were entering, which would be the why he felt he had to protect you. That, or perhaps you are simply super likable. Even animals can't resist you.
Because they want to eat you.
That would be slightly concerning.
No.
That one was so
That was
nice.
so good. That was like
So
low-key beautiful. Like I felt
That
like I
was-
was
I
like
need,
like, music in
interrupting
the
a
background.
moment. Yeah, that was like this is
Maybe
like
I
I
could
feel
have-
like
YouTube got a collab
There's
on an audio.
animals no eat. No
Like
eat,
we were being all
please.
goofy, and you guys were really like, "Oh my god, you're hurt." Oh no,
I
I'm okay.
was like,
You're
whoa.
right.
I was like, okay,
I
we're
felt like
doing
I
it
was
like
not supposed to be
Okay, calm
here.
down.
I cracked open a can before I read those lines. I'm so happy right now. I'm so
Oh my gosh. That was that was so
That was
good.
great.
Okay.
Mhm.
For our last round of this segment, since Duchess Stacia couldn't join us today, or she's kind of late, so we'll see if she comes. But this last scene,
stares into the distance.
yeah,
We just
I
have one
guess
of
I'll
us do
be
it.
sadly I might have to be participating in one of these so that Kanade isn't alone. But
Oh
we
no.
have
Womp womp for
we
you.
have Kanade and I will be voicing a wonderfully evil scene from Earl Eros and General Salvon. I know this is really what you wanted, Kanade. Okay.
Oh my god.
Kanade, you
So
have
amazing.
the wonderful opportunity to be Earl Eros again, and I guess I will be voicing General Salvon against my will.
Against your will.
Against
So
my
for real
will.
right now.
That's the only thing that matters right now. Okay. It should be
Mhm.
sent. You should have it.
Uh,
It's pretty short, but like okay, this is just like I feel like what he sounds like in my head, so are you ready, Kanade?
I'm scared if that's what you're
I
asking,
think
but sure.
this is just such like a random like piece of information, but whenever like whenever Kane's like ranting to me about the the script or the planning or anything, whenever I talk about like Earl Eros, I always just say like I call him flamboyancy boy because that's just like who he is in my mind. Like he's just so like flamboyant. So that's just like yeah. So
Flamboyancy boy. I love that
Girl
nickname.
flamboyancy.
yeah, I think I mixed them around. So
The
I guess
god of flashiness.
I get to voice flamboyancy boy and
Flamboyance.
Kanade will be General Salvon. Are you ready, Kanade?
Yay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Action!
lead you in. And action.
You know what, General? Why don't we entertain these little delusions they all have? I mean, as I say, what's a little fun and flamboyancy? A little entertainment before the general and I decide who dies.
Why are you British? What's going on?
This all began when the Empress made a choice, a misselection of who she wished to marry. So why don't we bring it full circle? General, how do you feel about giving the hero a choice?
A choice?
Ew. A fun little selection. They've already lost. This will make it more exciting.
Yes, why not? I'm also British. Northern Duke, you are the Empress. The rest of your little entourage and these nobles here are meaningless, so naturally they would also die. I'm willing to let you choose between yourself and the woman you love, merely because that's how much power I wield. You finally get it.
Get it?
Y'all keep flipping with the accent. It's crazy.
I'm dying.
Salmon has a very
Yay!
vocal cord.
British. It like freaked me off. I
No, you can't have the name Flamboyancy Boy and not be British. Like, we have to make it make sense. I feel like, Kanade, that should have been. Like, is he not British in your head? Like, low key? You know what I mean?
No. He's never been British in my head. I hate to break it to you. He's literally
Oh.
never. That's never been a conversation.
So it's just me
okay?
then, I guess. Okay, good to know.
You're hallucinating.
That was so much fun, guys. We'll be moving on to our.
Oh wow,
I'm scared.
We'll be moving on
that
to
was so much
our.
fun. I think Kyoko should participate in all the games. What is crap?
Yeah.
That sounds like a
also
great
agree
idea.
with this
That sounds like
motion.
a great idea. I
That
guess
that
we're
was all
all
my
in
energy.
agreement here, guys. Yeah.
That was-
Say I if you want this to happen.
So we're all becoming British then. Good to know.
I don't want to be British.
Great job, everyone. Our next fun segment is a fun game of Who Said It. I'll be separating you guys into two teams.
Oh no.
Then I'll be giving you guys
No.
each a line from one of the Empress scripts, and you guys just have to guess who said it. It shouldn't be too hard, right? Because we're all in the Empress series, so
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
sure.
Not like
Mhm.
anyone
Thank you,
here
guys.
forgot
I
their
was
own
definitely
lines last
in.
time we did this.
I was
Mhm.
definitely in more than
Them
2 of the
being me.
episodes. Totally.
I remember
Definitely.
everything.
And basically,
Feeling
if
rather
you're
skittish today. Hero. Thank you,
Oh,
Cyan.
the British are back.
Hmm.
and if your team guesses incorrectly, just the other team will just get a chance to steal. So just try to get it right. You guys are allowed to discuss and everything, even if it's not your team's turn. But if you say what the answer is, and the other team hears, and they can just use that.
I mean, in all honesty, may as well just make this a collaborative effort at this point.
No,
I feel like instead of
Competition
teams, it's just
breeds
Yeah,
us.
guys,
betterment.
we have to
It's
be
just-
competitive.
No,
Okay, in
we
the
need
first
Yeah.
team,
team
The
up
numbers.
and
The numbers
rise up
speak numbers.
against the leader oppressing us. That'd be Kyoko right now.
I second this.
I did
I
not
call
second
for
this. I
a
did not hear
class
that.
warfare, workers
Mm.
unite, people's revolution.
No.
Yes.
Okay, in the first team, I have Kanade, Simple Mastermind, and TMVA. So team 1 is Kanade, Simple Mastermind, TMVA. And in the second team, we have Tree and Tails. You're missing one person, but it's totally fine. You guys will
Uh-huh.
do great
We
without
got
her.
this, Tails.
Yeah.
This is
Totally fine.
easy.
Yeah.
You guys got it. And Kanade,
You
if you
guys
don't
got this.
literally remember something you wrote, then I feel like that's just a skill issue. So
Shut
you
up,
better
man.
get all of these right.
Okay. I'll try. The
Okay, team 1, your first line is this. But enough with the speculations. From the reports we have gotten, it is not confirmed whether or not the loyalist schemes are organized.
I don't
know.
think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
This-
know. Wait, read it again. Read it
feels
again.
like-
Read it again.
Okay,
It
I also
feels- it
forgot to
feels
mention that these lines will mostly be from characters you guys voice, just to make it a little bit easier. But
Makes sense.
so someone has said
Okay,
this.
That's like
I'll just
that's like
I
that's like an
literally-
infinite bag for one of our contestants. That's insane.
Okay, go. Read it again. Read
Okay.
it again.
But enough with the speculations. From the reports we have gotten, it is not confirmed whether or not the loyalist schemes are organized. I'll just
This feels
my
like
little
What?
hint
Feels like-
is
this
just
feels like-
assembly
like
it was-
type.
I remember
It was
when
either-
this was from.
I think
I know it was.
I
I feel like
know-
it's either
I
Duchess
know the
Kyoko or
scene.
Duchess Stacia, but I don't know where I'm getting that
I don't
feeling
remember
from.
the scene, but I think I know the context. It is them like all
Okay,
I have a
together.
couple
I'll give you
ideas,
guys
but I
like
want them to answer first and see if they're right.
10 more
I don't
seconds.
know. What? It
With
was either
time?
Duchess
That's
Kyoko or Duchess
crazy.
Stacia, right?
I agree. It has to be one of
Please
I
those.
don't
tell
know.
me. Wait, I don't know.
Okay, your time is up. Kanade, I will
don't
be
know.
accepting an answer or
This
it will
is
go to the
an
other
earlier
team.
part.
It is, yes.
Wait.
3, 2, 1, go.
Duchess Kyoko.
Wrong.
That's not right. No.
Okay, I think I know who it is then.
Wow.
Because
Okay,
that was
we'll go
also
to
one of my. Okay.
Team 2. We have Tree and Tails. You guys want to take a guess?
I'm pissed.
Tails, do you know?
No.
Okay,
But
I'm
going to-
pretty sure this was Empress Kanade.
Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm-
That is correct.
I said
That's crazy. Kanade, you had a 50-50. That's crazy.
no comment. I actually need to go.
That's crazy.
I actually need to leave.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we have Team 2 with the first point. Kanade,
Hey, let's go.
you wrote it
I
and
wrote-
you said
and
it.
I said
There we go,
that?
Tails.
Yeah.
There's no.
I'm gonna be relying
Two of
only on you
us.
two.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'm glad I
We're gonna
rewatched.
go hearing.
Okay, this time
Should have
Team 2
rewatched. What the freak?
will go first. Your line is this. Relax, Nicholas. Even if you are correct, the last thing you should be doing at the moment is showing your anger. Word has been spreading fast because of the stunt you pulled at the ball yesterday.
Oh, I know this. I think I know this.
Hmm.
Oh, I know this. Wait.
I wasn't a part of this, so I don't think ball yesterday. I wasn't a part of that. I wasn't a part.
I wasn't
I wasn't a
ball.
part for a long
I wasn't at the
time.
ball. I was somewhere else.
I think, fudge, was that part
Don't think
3 or
I ever said
4?
that.
I'm scared. Can you read it again?
Okay.
Yeah, can you read it again?
Relax, Nicholas. Even if you are correct, the last thing you should be doing at the moment is showing your anger. Word has been spreading fast because of the stunt you pulled at the ball yesterday.
Oh, I know.
No, that was part 2 because it was right after the first one.
I feel like you know better than I do.
Really?
Maybe I'm going crazy.
Okay,
I'm-
10 more seconds.
That's oh my gosh. It wasn't Eros. It wasn't the Empress. It wasn't Kyoko. Was it
Okay,
Stacia?
answer
fudge.
time.
Do you have one, Tails? I'm gonna guess if you don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it might have been. Oh, I'm gonna say Kyoko. I think it was Kyoko.
Incorrect. This will go to Team
I'm
1.
sorry.
It's okay, dude.
Nice try. Okay, Team 1, do
All
we
I
have
can
any?
potentially say is whether or not it was my line.
It's
Even then, my
Duchess.
memory is not that
It's
great.
Duchess Stacia, right?
Oh no.
That's right. Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Team
I
1
could
and
hear her voice
Team
low-key
2
while you read that.
are tied. Hooray.
Mhm.
Okay, we're going back to
Yay.
Team
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Your line is your first hunt here in the Empire? Although I'm sure your adventure slaying beasts in the kingdom make this look like child's play.
Wait.
Um,
I know it's either
I'm
between
pretty
two people. It's I know.
I
Oh,
know who it's
wait.
between.
Say it again. Say it
That
again. I'm
sounds
gonna
familiar.
like hear.
Your first hunt here in the
So-
Empire? Although I'm sure your adventure slaying beasts in the kingdom make this look like child's play.
It's between two characters. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Do you want to ask the two characters? Are they here?
No, because then if it's not them, we'll give it away to the other team. They are
I
here
feel
though.
like I know. who
Yeah, I'm
it
ready.
is.
We're yes.
They are here. You guys have any thoughts?
Thanks, Kyoko.
Help me
I-
out. Help me out.
I feel like
don't know. I don't
feel
know.
like
I'm
this
I'm
is
just sitting here. I
me.
genuinely blank slate my brain entire time. I will not be able to
know
help.
it's between
maybe,
these two
maybe
characters.
one line of
I
me,
literally.
but that's it.
I don't remember which one between.
Unless it's like
'Cause it could be
10 more
either.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
both
'cause we
were there.
say a lot of stuff in that scene. Like, back and
Wait,
forth.
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm very. I know. I'm pretty sure I know. I
No,
remember
it's
this.
between
Guys,
these two
chat is
characters.
saying they know. If chat knows, how
That's
do you
crazy.
guys not know?
What? How do
Devin,
I not know?
Hey, I just say the stuff I'm supposed to say.
I'm
I don't-
literally gonna guess because it's between two characters. For
Okay,
me.
3, 2, 1.
Is it Baron Clayton?
Wrong. This goes
What?
to Team 2.
Cool.
That's the other one then.
You got another 50-50
I'm so
wrong? That's crazy.
sad.
I
I'm
know.
so
Rev, what are you
sad.
doing?
Well, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring, and I'm pretty sure it's Viscount Weiss.
Nuh-uh,
Yeah.
nuh-uh,
Ding, ding,
nuh-uh.
ding. That is
Yeah.
correct.
No.
My
Thank you.
gosh.
You
I remember the scene,
Thank you.
but that
You
wasn't
clarified that
highlighted.
for me.
There for that scene, so it's like it's
Don't
one
really
of
put
them.
yourself in a 50-50
Mhm.
again. That's crazy.
Guys, no one has
This is-
guessed a line first try yet. So, let's step it
Whoa.
up. Come
Whoa.
on.
You should've-
Why
you
you
should've
putting
accepted
Come on,
from
Wes,
us.
come on.
I'm
Just
instigating.
step it up, guys.
Okay,
Yeah, guys, what are
This
you
is
doing?
why
Step it
we
up. You gotta
need
step it up. You
to-
gotta step your game up. I say
Team
it. I'm
two.
playing.
Team 2,
He's
your
pitting us
line.
against each other.
Okay.
Okay, Team 2,
Mhm.
your line is this. Don't be such a downer, but yes, we are here for a reason, not just to chat. The Empress is asking we all enter the hunting grounds together to promote unity and all that jazz.
So that's not fair.
Yeah, that's your good old buddy Earl Arrows.
Ding, ding,
That's not
ding!
fair.
Yay! We finally got
Hey.
one.
This also to say
See,
all that
guys,
jazz.
like if
Yeah.
you read, is he not flamboyancy boy? Like read all those lines. Which flamboyant? Okay,
Yeah. Unity and
That was
all
so
that
easy.
jazz.
What?
Mhm.
What
So
would say
amazing.
Okay,
that
guys.
I'm
Time
so
for-
thankful that you're on my team right now.
What do you mean,
Time
Tails? Your
for our-
support is what's keeping me going.
Yeah.
Oh my
Our
God.
final round.
Carrying.
Kanade's team is losing? Question mark.
Ooh, the writer?
Yeah, crazy. Okay.
Excuse.
Oh.
This one might be like a little bit harder, so I just hope you guys all watched the final part because obviously you do
Oh.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
ingrained in my head at this point.
Okay, then
Yeah,
we'll,
okay.
s- we'll put that to the test. You better get this right then.
Maybe.
Team 1, your line is, it wasn't even you, but Zorce's man who followed the Empress through the forest and tunnels and helped us
It's you.
carry them all and
That's
put them in a pile.
That's Kyoko. That's
Ding,
Kyoko.
ding, ding! That's right.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
Finally,
I know
I actually like.
my
guys.
character was named, so of course it's not me.
You don't pick
I-
a person? You don't do that
Yeah.
normally?
I think
Yeah.
like it took us so long to fill this specific line because like why is it so long? Like I think I ran out of breath like 3 times and like almost suffocated and died. So
Oh no.
it's great to know that you remember my pain.
You're
okay.
welcome.
Team
Breath
2,
control. Breath control.
your line is instead of just to make it like a little bit more fun because Kanade's team is apparently losing, instead of giving you guys the whole
Oh.
line,
No way.
I'm just going to be
Really?
giving you
Oh no.
like a tiny section of it. But I feel like this part is really memorable, at least when I listen to it. So I feel like you guys should get it. Okay. Team
Okay.
2, the keywords that are in this line are calligraphy and ribbon.
That's so
Who
easy.
said it?
This is so sad.
Calligraphy and
That's crazy.
ribbon.
Yo, giving them keywords.
That's so easy. Wait.
Team 2,
Well,
do you guys have an answer? I like remember this so much when I listened to it like yesterday.
Calligraphy. Oh no, wasn't that Earl Arrows? I'm pretty sure I said that.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Okay, because I'm like, yeah,
That's
I mean,
right.
the first time I was like,
Oh,
beautiful calligraphy. It's
I
tripped
know.
me up the first time.
Okay, so the
Velvet
whole
scented
line
ribbon or something?
is maybe it included a thread or two, but it also included beautiful calligraphy and a scented velvet ribbon as
Yeah.
well. I thought that at least balanced it out a bit.
Hmm.
Yay! So the winners of Who Said
Yeah.
It is not the writer, but
Stop.
Team 2.
Yo,
Yay!
Tails, my man, we did it!
Hey, let's go. Thank you for carrying it.
Um,
I was not even here, guys. That's like basically
little-
what happened. I wasn't here.
a little
That
awkward.
Okay, our next segment
really
is
was
kind
a
of like
2v2. Would have been
well, it's just kind of like an impromptu thing before we'll save like the who said it section or like the I don't sound like that section for last, but I just want to put this in because I'm like we might as well. Um this is just a short fun like true or false segment. So I'm just going to be reading a fact about the Empress series or even something from like behind the scenes and just like guess, whether you think it's true or false. I feel like I thought that these were like these are just random things that Kanade and I like realized while like talking about it, and I just thought it would be fun to put in. So like Kanade, you can't say your answer because you're gonna know these. So shut up. Thank
What?
you.
Wait.
Our first
No.
one is you just have to say
I'm
like
already out of the
put your
ringer.
guesses. Yeah. The first
Hmm.
is it true or is it false? Earl Eros's first name is Eros.
That's
No
false.
way. Yeah.
has to be false,
Because
right?
that would it would
Yeah, his
go
first name is
title then
Earl.
last name.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah,
We pay
yeah, come on,
attention here.
guys. It's
What's his
right
name?
there. Oh, almost said it. Yeah, his name right there. Right there.
Yeah, it's right
What are you
there.
talking about?
Yeah.
We can't read.
Yeah.
You guys are so right. That one is false.
Yeah.
Eros is Earl Eros's last name. And as for what his first name is, I like to just, everyone just gets to imagine it. To me, it's flamboyant Eros. To other people, I don't know. Kanade joked like his
First name
name could be
Flamboyant,
Christopher
last
for
name
all we
Arrows.
know.
Good to meet you.
Christopher.
Christopher? Okay. I don't know about that.
Okay, the next one is also, I think, pretty easy. The Empress finale, we all know, is in 2 parts. The thing is that I'm asking is if it's true or false is it got divided into 2 parts just because it was too long.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Probably true.
I
Yeah.
remember, I
Yeah.
think Kanade saying something about it being
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys
He's
are
like, "Oh,
right.
God,
Yay,
wow,
that one is
It
true.
would have been so
Yeah.
long.
Sick.
Kanade,
wow.
do you just not have like the
Yeah.
storage or something? Or like is it
No,
just
I
like
just thought, okay, my mindset behind it was that an hour, like 20, I was like, an hour 20 something minute video would just be too intimidating. Like, who has time for that? So I was like, let's split it up. It's more digestible, that way.
I mean, if you put out a
Mhm.
video that was like an hour, 20 minutes, though, that's basically a full-length movie at that point, and then you could brag about
Pretty
it.
At that
Yeah,
point,
but I was also
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I feel like if I saw an hour 20-minute video, I'll be like, I need like a whole evening to do that. So I was like, if I divide them,
Well, yeah,
progress
so
will be
imagine
made.
that happens, and
Full
then
ass
it gets all
evening.
the views that these ones have been getting, and you can see how dedicated all your fans are.
yeah,
I want to
Kanade.
see that. They're great. They're great. Trust.
We need an
Okay.
Empress series supercut. All of the
That's what I'm
audios
saying.
Oh
in
my
one video.
gosh. Imagine.
Pray
Okay.
for my
We'll watch
storage.
together.
but
We'll all
it's
sit there
coming.
and listen.
For
We'll do a
4
stream,
hours?
A watch
And
party.
the stream's not allowed to end until we finish
4
the entire
hours?
Empress
Oh
series
my
watch party. Let's
gosh.
go.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay, our next
Low-key.
one is I feel like this is a little bit harder, but the shortest part of the Empress series is the last part.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I should know this. I literally just watched.
I mean, we were saying before part 1 is only like 10
False.
minutes, right? That's got to be the shortest.
Yeah.
I feel like this is false.
Yeah, but what isn't the first part isn't very long either. The first part
But
was like in comparison to the rest of them.
Yeah, so I'm saying part 1 was only like 10
Yeah.
minutes, we said earlier.
Yeah,
So
so
the
it
final
has to
part
be
can't be
false.
the shortest,
know.
right?
I don't know,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I don't know.
The
I don't know.
first part's got to be the shortest.
Yeah, so this is
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, good job, guys. That one is false. I'm glad we have
Hey.
some. We are using our brains. I heard Kanade.
Hmm? Hmm?
Did you knew this, right?
Oh.
Like, did you know this? Because I
Oh.
know that I said you can't say it.
No,
but
I
like,
do know this. I just thought I couldn't talk. The first one's like 10 minutes 32 seconds.
You just know
You
that
know
off
the
the top of your
seconds?
head, but you didn't
I
know
don't
your
know,
own
I
lines.
feel
like-
Question mark? Question mark?
Question mark.
Damn.
Let's breathe.
That's crazy.
That was rude, first of all.
I mean, while we're bashing on Kanade, I'm just gonna say I'm offended that in the 50-50, one of them was my character. She didn't pick mine.
yeah, you should be offended. It was
No,
so
'cause, okay,
clear.
to be honest, I was fully gonna do you, but then I was like, what if it's the other one? So I just went with the other one, and then I was like, oh.
Mm.
That does not make any
Oops.
sense, but okay.
Fair
You
enough,
said
shut up,
fair
shut
I
up.
enough,
had
I'm trying
my
to explain.
choice, so I decided to pick the other one. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, like, I had a feeling,
So
but then
it just-
usually my feeling's
Not
wrong. So
as
okay.
important. I get it.
My
Okay.
bad,
Just as the
guys.
feeling.
Not
I'm
as important.
sorry.
Okay, our last true and false one, my personal favorite.
Mhm.
When planning and talking about the plot of the Empress series, Kanade talked about the possibility of killing off a character. Kyoko agreed with her, saying it would make the end hit harder, and begged Kanade to kill off her character.
Start laughing. Is
I think
I think that's
That's
false.
true.
I think that's false. Because the only time I remember is you talking about another character dying, but you didn't want to because it'd be very generic. I don't remember you talking about. But I mean,
why do I
that's-
remember something about Kanade
I
wanting to
don't
kill off a
know.
character or kill off her own character?
kill off her own character. The Empress just goes up. She's just done. That'd be a hard hit at the end.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
I
I
guess
haven't got
Might
any
have been
input on
different
this.
ones.
okay. I mean, this is just for fun, but like that one is true. Reverie did
Oh,
I
so
knew
well
it.
in that scene. Like
Really?
she did so good. I
Wait.
was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. But I was like low-key a bit jealous. Like I begged
Someone
Kanade
needs
to
to
kill
die.
off my character because I was like,
I think
I wanna I don't. Okay, I can't say that.
Oh,
But I
so it's
wanted to
Kyoko.
voice someone who like dies, I guess. But I just thought it'd be fun.
Right.
And then
Why
Conde
put
said
the iron
no.
in your mouth and
No, I
pull the
think
trigger?
it was like dinner, and I was like explaining all my planning because I was like doing it one week, and I was
Mhm.
telling her I feel like if I kill off Nicholas, it's way too predictable. Like of course, like kill off the character after a redemption arc, right? So it's like that's too predictable. So it's like I'm in between. Okay, spoilers obviously, but my head was in between Kyoko or
No way.
Stacia, and then Kyoko goes, "Please kill me, please kill me,"
That's what
and
I
I
was
was like,
thinking.
"What? Are you sure?" And she was like, "Yes, yes, yes." And I was like, now I feel uncomfortable, so I'm gonna pick the other person. Yeah, but
Um,
also I don't know if Kyoko wants this out there, but when
huh?
I was actually thinking of killing Duchess Stacia, she was like, "That's so good, you should do it as well." So she kind of was like the
Mm.
encourager in that
You
plot
I
should
was
point.
just
So if you
saying
could
that
just
Devil
spread it
it's
to
Shibuya into
okay.
this
Kyoko,
Kyoko
entire
just
fucking.
don't
really
talk to me.
enjoys people dying.
I was just
Understood.
You should
saying that like
just
it would hit really
you should just
hard.
Jujutsu Kaisen this entire show. That's it. You know, like everything else, everyone else. Shibuya
Okay.
incident, the entire thing.
Our second last segment, I guess, is I Don't Sound Like That, where each VA will be given a character to impersonate, and the rest of the cast will
No.
have to guess.
Oh,
For example, let's just say like Empress
I
Kanade
don't
has to
know any of these.
impersonate, try your best, Zoris Black, and like the
Okay.
other cast members have to guess. You cannot say their name or anything too obvious, like if you're impersonating Empress Kanade, something like, I wear a crown and I command people. Just like don't describe them, I guess. But like, if it gets hard, we can go into that. Um, just like, just like exactly what I did for Earl Arrows. That's what I want. You know what I mean?
You want it
Just
all
it's so
super
obvious.
British?
Like I literally sounded
Okay.
exactly
You want
like
me to
Be
be
him.
British.
British?
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
British.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is of course just for fun. Um, okay. You guys just have to tell me how excited and scared you are while I send you guys a
Terrified.
DM all of the
Wow,
Absolutely
with
those
who you're
super
gonna who you're gonna
excited.
voice.
You can hear it in my voice. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, you better be excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Mm,
Let's
mhm.
go.
Kanade, who do you not want to
Absolutely
voice?
thrilled.
Who would be the hardest, do you
Um,
think?
are you gonna give me the person I tell you?
No, I already have them
That would
set.
be great, honestly. No, do that. Do that.
I don't know. Probably like a character that doesn't appear as much because I feel like that's harder to like be really distinct in how they
But you
talk.
know all
You
your
spelled
characters,
the
right?
person's name that you gave me, you spelled it wrong.
Womp womp.
Oh, mom.
I'm not the
What?
writer.
Okay.
Mom.
Well,
Okay, you guys should be getting them soon.
All right, let's hurry this up.
Oh my
I'm
god! Don't sound so
scared.
enthusiastic, my friend.
What?
You got,
Aren't you guys like voice actors or something?
yeah, can we like
No
copy
way,
each other?
really? I am.
Crazy.
I didn't know
You
that.
got no, but like, yeah, we have to.
I
Voice actors when
didn't
they
We
have
know
have
to
to
that.
voice
act
act is
with our voice.
How'd you
crazy.
do
We
this?
got this.
I
I
have to
don't know if I
voice
can
Oh,
do
act.
that's so
too much.
amazing! Thank you, Kyoko, for that one.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I aim
That's
to
just one of us
please.
happy.
Amazing.
Okay,
That hurt my
Kanade
feelings.
will
I'm
go
so
first
happy.
because she's like obviously it's
Huh?
like just to start it. Kanade, you're gonna be going first because like if everyone's
No.
so nervous, so you
No.
need to step up and be the
Yeah,
Empress.
give us an example of how good we have to do this.
Exactly. Okay, Kanade, are you
Yes.
ready?
Then we'll judge you on how good you
What?
did.
How do I? Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god!
You
Wait,
got
let
it.
me think
Just
about this. When do I start?
you can start. 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm a emo boy who goes to taverns, but I also save children because I'm dark and complicated. I don't know how to do the thing he does with his voice.
Is this just Zoris? Because
Yes!
or no, is this
Yay! That's
it is?
right.
Okay.
Wow, see?
Like,
See? So I
Oh.
wow. You all are welcome
mean,
for that. That was
I'm emo,
it
but I
it
go
was
to
only because,
taverns
like,
and
you
save
it was only because
children.
you said the first part. You said the first part, and then you said, "Oh, I don't know what he does with his voice." So I was like, "Oh, me," because I'm the one with the. I do the hardest part. Like I do. I really.
I tried, guys. You know, give me props for that.
I'm emo and I save children is a crazy way to describe a character. I don't even know what that means.
If you
Okay.
ask me, I really don't think it was that high.
Oh my gosh, he's here. He's here.
Oh my god. Wow.
He's in my house.
It's the
Help,
emo
help.
boy who saves children. Run away. Okay, that was
Wow.
so
Dad, you should
good.
go next, TM. I'm telling you, that was already impressive.
Actually,
Wow.
Tree, you'll be going
Honestly,
next on
yeah.
my
Let's
list,
go, man.
which is perfect.
Oh no.
Okay, are we ready? 3,
Okay.
2,
Let's go.
1, action.
All right. I'm just thinking of the girl voice again.
Oh no, not
Mickey Mouse?
Do it.
I really just enjoy everyone's company around here.
Kyoko?
They're just
Yes! Wait, what? What does that mean?
Wow,
I
that was
enjoy
really-
everyone's company.
That's so
That's crazy.
That was actually pretty good though. I
I
felt
actually
the
just
vibe.
remembered from your the short where you just really enjoyed everyone. You know, you
Everyone's
just like
company.
everyone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
just
Enjoy
like everyone.
Everyone's, yeah. I'm just, such a good person. Okay,
Yeah.
next up,
Duke Mickey.
Duke Mickey's crazy. Okay, next, you guys have been doing so good. This is so much fun. Next up we have Tails. Whenever you feel ready. 3, 2, 1, action.
Uh, I genuinely have no clue because I don't really think I've heard her
Time to
before.
act.
Help.
It's time to make
I
some notes.
wonder what character he's doing, guys.
Could I,
doesn't
could I
know where
just
they
say,
are.
say a line instead,
Mm,
just to see if
mhm.
somebody recognizes it.
Okay.
Sure.
Not the
Please,
script googling.
at least they were up doing things this morning.
Letter Stacia.
Whereas you only woke up when they sent a man to wake you.
Letter Stacia,
There you
right?
go. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Kanade, you're getting this so
Wow.
fast.
It's because I know, like, I just edited the last part. The other ones I have no clue. So
So,
I actually have no
okay.
clue.
Next up we have Simple Mastermind. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
I only remember like one part which this character is in.
Sick.
Very intimidating and occasionally kind of psychotic, and I basically insult and threaten most people who I talk to.
Kanade, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Wait a
That's
second.
right. Okay, yeah, General
I only
Salvon.
remember that because I think like his first line in the script I'm thinking of is him being intimidating to Viscount Weiss.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
intimidating girl.
You had to impersonate your own bully. That's actually trauma. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry I did that to
Oh my
you.
God.
Damn.
Why would you
I'm
do
sorry.
that? Why would you do that? That's crazy.
I thought you were better than this
You're
Kyoko.
so
I'm not gonna
our
lie.
employer is so insensitive. That's crazy.
She's
Well,
so
we-
insensitive.
Mhm.
We should get a change on architecture or something going.
Okay, last up we have TMVA. Whenever you're ready, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi guys, I'm really important to the story. I think.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm important.
Yeah, no, I think I'm important. There's this one guy I really don't like, but now he's back. I don't know. I'm using a really light voice because I don't like doing female voices, but let's see.
Oh, okay, well, thank you.
Channel your inner Mickey.
Yeah.
You got this. Go.
Yeah, no, not doing that.
Something I really don't like. He's back. I really don't like something like that.
Let's see.
Wait, what?
He's using a really light voice. I'm important to the story.
I'm important to
Story.
the story. Like, you know, like
Is it perhaps Kanade?
Yes, that's correct.
Part of the story, maybe.
Bro, why
Maybe.
did Kanade
The
turn
title
into
character.
like a valley girl?
I'm like,
I'm important to the story,
Like,
and I
important to the story.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
important. I think I'm
I'm
pretty
like really
important.
important.
Valley Girl,
All right.
Empress,
I really
British,
was.
everyone
I'm
else.
I really was
important.
doing the hand. I was
And
doing
then
the
the rest
whole like
were just Mickey
bending
Mouse
my
impersonators.
wrist thing
Mhm.
the entire time too. I was like
Mickey Mouse Earls.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. And
No.
Kanade, I think we just need like just a whole new Empress series with just like everything. Like I will obviously be Earl Eros, and then we have Mickey
Right.
Hold around characters, yeah.
as our Kanade, and then everyone else is just British.
Mickey
and you can
selects you.
Mickey.
Mickey selects
Mickey
you.
selects you.
and Kanade, you get to be my
Everyone's
character.
just
You
different
can be
Disney
Zoris the
characters.
entire time.
You can be the emo
Yippee!
kid.
I can
who
save
saves
children.
children.
Emo guy.
Let's go.
Everybody's
You can be the
just
emo
like,
guy. You just got to
Just
get the
be
voice
recast.
gravel down.
You
Just
just
gotta
gotta
You're
Who's
British.
Goofy, who's Donald
You're
Duck?
British. You're Valley
Gotta get
Girl.
this- You get to get the voice down.
Emperor Mickey
Emperor Mickey
chooses you. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This is like
I'm
I'm all
scared.
for
Coming to the
this,
Kyoko and
honestly.
Kanade channel 2026. Look forward to it, folks.
Yeah, look, next April
Yeah,
Fools.
guys.
We'll get around to it. We'll,
Wait,
we'll figure it out.
Look out for that,
And
guys.
that one's
Can't
gonna
wait
be
to
the
see it.
secret.
no, don't look out for that. Please
No.
don't.
2026
Look out
April.
for that, guys.
Look out for
No.
it.
You'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. Look
They'll
at
do it if
Um,
you
look at the
demand it
stores
enough.
next to you.
Goofy
coming to you
betrays us
soon.
all
Goofy
What
again.
do you
betrays
mean?
us
What?
Gummy
again.
Bear
What?
album.
Yeah, we need a
Rated
Donald.
share.
Who's
Look
Donald
for the
Duck?
Gummy
If
Bear
you want
album.
Honestly,
to see this in the future.
Anyone here do a good Donald impression?
no.
Damn, unfortunate.
Yeah, the Donald is way
Now,
too hard.
no.
You have to like get in your like
Break
neck
my vocal
throat
cords, I'm not gonna
area.
lie.
I think I would pass out. Okay,
Gummy bear.
I don't
Just go
What
with
is that one?
someone there. My goodness.
Yeah, thank you guys all so much for participating in all those games. That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Thanks for
Last
having us.
and final
Yay.
segment, and like kind of a way to kind of say goodbye to these characters, unless Kanade brings us back for like a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse remake. You could be
That's
seeing
We're
it.
crazy.
90.
Mickey
We're
Mouse
gonna milk it till we're
Clubhouse
90, guys. We're
Make
gonna
it
keep coming
happen.
back.
Use your voice. Command the people.
Come back.
Yeah. Okay, lastly,
We're gonna keep
this is
coming
just gonna be
back.
like a short interview for each one of you. Yeah, if you guys have any questions in the chat too, maybe if I see some good ones, I'll ask them some as well. Yeah. First off, we'll be starting with Simple Mastermind. My first
Love it.
question is just like, what was working on this project like for you?
It was very fun. I liked Viscount Weiss, especially when things were just kind of starting out and we didn't really know where the story was going. Because I felt like
Mhm.
a few of his lines kind of hinted that he had some kind of resentment for a lot of the higher classes, and
Mm.
there might be a darker side to him that could grow and evolve throughout the series, but that didn't happen, so whatever.
Actually,
Well
I'm pretty sure
then.
you get talked about, like, near the end. Yeah, you get talked
I,
about. Your name gets brought up
Wow.
again, but
I get
you
talked
have to
about, but I
watch it
didn't
to
get to
figure it out,
be
so
very dramatic, so it was
Ah.
fine.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, your next
No, he
question
was still
is,
fun though.
other than yourself, who is your favorite character in the Empress series and why?
It's got to be Eros. He's just so much fun to listen to.
Aw.
Flamboyancy boy, let's
Aw,
go.
Flamboyancy
let's
boy.
go.
Flamboyancy
Oh,
boy is my
he's so
boy for real
amazing.
though.
Aw.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's
Cute.
we love this. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. We've loved having you on as Viscount Weiss, and yeah, guys, Viscount
Yeah.
Weiss could be coming back. Who knows? I'm not saying anything. I've signed an NDA, so
Who?
Oh, we're
To
going
me?
real quick now. Oh, dang.
To
Okay,
yourself
next
for your
up
channel?
is Tails.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, how was voicing like Baron Clayton? Like, did you like what exactly were you thinking about when you voiced him? Was it just like your normal everyday like nobleman character, or like kind of like what was running through your
Yeah.
head?
Kind of just most of the time very confused. Most of the time just sort of
True, true.
well, these are very out of context lines. I tried my best.
No, it came out really
Yeah,
good.
very very
Yeah.
simple simple lines to be quite honest. So yeah, it was good fun. Good fun seeing
Yeah.
seeing where I pieced into things here and there.
Okay, for this next question, it's just how did you enjoy being the listener for once in one of these scripts?
Oh
Gosh.
man.
That's
Was
so
it
Oh.
funny.
was it everything we all ever dreamed?
It
Isn't
was
it
very
all
fun,
you
and
ever
I got to interact with the Empress herself.
Yeah. The Empress herself.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely the
Yeah.
Empress herself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But in all
Indistinguishable.
honesty, it was good fun. It's good.
That's good. Well, thank you so much for coming on the Empress series and this stream.
Yeah.
It's always like so much fun, especially when, you get to watch all this chaos unfold. I was like not expecting what happened, but it's okay. That always happens. Okay, next up is
Thanks for
TMVA.
having me.
First
Oh,
question is, what thoughts ran through your head when you read the lines for your character for the first time? I kind of like when I was listening for the first time, or like when I saw the script, I was getting some like Captain like Jack Sparrowy vibes. Like, what exactly did you think of for this character?
For this character specifically, I heard the name, and the name reminded me of a character sharing the same like letter, like shame, like Z-O, like um or was it? Yeah, pretty much the same. And then when I was reading it, it was very much the same archetype character too. So that like really nailed it in as like, oh, I can just do that. I know this character, so I'll do it again. It was a character named Zora Ideale from Black Clover, and he has a very similar voice that I used, and very similar standing with royalty. Um, and that's kind of just my inspiration for that character, and what I thought of was just that, like
Oh, that's
that,
actually really cool.
that
Like,
voice.
Kanade, did you get any like I don't know why I was like getting like Jack Sparrowy vibes from his character, like or like Robin Hood, I guess. Like, what Kanade
I
did
would
you think of?
definitely think Robin Hood. I've never thought of Captain Jack Sparrow. I actually got Zoris's name from hitting my keyboard because it got to that point where I was like, all the
Honestly,
names
so
that I'm
amazing.
thinking of don't seem original.
Oh
So
no.
that's how his name came to be. Definitely Robin Hood though. I see that because it's
Mm,
like he it's like that archetype of like you appear evil but you actually have a heart under there. So I would
you
definitely say
actually
Yeah,
have
Robin
a
Hood.
heart.
yeah, that was
You
like
actually
the
have a heart.
exact archetype. That was the exact archetype of like the other character that I based it, who had like a pretty
Mm,
similar name. So I was like, oh, I'll look at this guy because like, yeah. But then I was like, read the script and I was like, oh, that's kind of
It's
him.
him.
So
it's kind of
it's
him.
him. It's him.
Okay, my
It's
next
definitely
question
him.
for you is just you got to kind of get into the Empress Conade role 2 times during the stream. Would you
Oh
consider
man,
coming
so
back
amazing.
as Empress Conade?
That's
Yes.
Oh,
crazy.
you
What?
guys, you
This
might
stream
have
just people
to
replacing me.
keep your eyes peeled. You never know. Look out for it. You might not know the
Oh my gosh.
the the
April
remake edition. You don't know.
2026.
Keep your eyes out.
For
Help.
real.
Keep your eyes out.
Yay, Conde and I had so much fun with you as Zoris Black. Thank you so much for your hard work. And next up, we have Tree VA who voiced our
You still owe
wonderful
me
Earl Arrows.
$200.
Whoa. I would say
It's been
um
5 years, Brew. You still owe me $5.
whoa. I don't even I don't
Crazy.
even think our channel's been up for 5 years. Anyways.
It's been 5 years.
Um
Man. It's fine.
Yes, next up we have Tree VA who voiced our wonderful Earl Arrows. Definitely the most fun character to voice, as you can tell by my incredible rendition. Um,
Oh yeah.
I would say
For sure.
that
That's a boy.
Yeah.
that the Earl Arrows character is like one of the hardest to pull off on the Empress series. How did you get inspiration or just an idea? And like, what did you want Earl Arrows to kind of come off as or sound like?
Well, originally, as was kind of mentioned earlier, we didn't know where the story was going. So when we started, and it was just one off, it was like, oh yeah, just make a very friendly kind of knows everything, is the explainer of all these royal things. Took that and made something up, and then I realized actually doing further lines, I had to redo probably about half the lines because I didn't like the accent I started doing later on, and I had to go back and listen to the
Mm.
first one again and get that back because it was just like, oh, I didn't think I'd be continuing this, so it's just kind of like in your own head, and then you keep building on it, I think.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was really good. I always think like, how do people like evil laugh? Like that's the real question. Like I
It's
like
pretty easily. It's pretty easy. Not
okay,
gonna
maybe
lie.
for you guys, maybe it's a skill issue for me, but I feel like I just can't like okay, whoa, I'm getting attacked now apparently
You're surrounded
by evil laughs. Whoa. But like I just can't take in enough air. Oh my gosh. I am calling the police.
Listen, guys,
You started violence.
it's your fault to be honest.
What?
You very much invited that. Just saying.
I think
Now they're all
on
going
the
Up your
crazy.
next villain.
Thanks, Kyoko.
on the other series, I know that Conde had to do an evil laugh because I wrote her in as like this evil like demon thing that
I hated you
dies.
for that.
But
I actually
I've
hated you
never
for
had
that.
to evil laugh yet, and like there's a reason for that because I'm never doing that. I think
Would
like
you like to try it out now?
no,
There's a
I
reason.
actually wouldn't. We're moving on to the next
Conade,
question.
next time you write a roll for Kyoko, make sure it has an evil laugh. Thanks.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
No,
It's coming your
my
way.
God.
It's coming
Let's
your
go.
way.
Okay, my next
Coming to
question.
theaters near you.
Shut up, guys. Okay, my next question.
That's crazy.
My
Okay.
next question. Oh my gosh. Bye, guys.
Just
This
mute
was a
them.
fun stream.
So fun,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, this is an easy question for you, Earl Arrows. But
Okay, wow, so
do you
fun.
think? Shut up. Do you think Earl Arrows could have a redemption arc? Like,
Oh my
do you think?
God.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you think?
What did
Do
you
you
say?
think? Do you think Earl Arrows? Someone else also commented this, but like, could he have a redemption arc? Like, do you think he could genuinely ever like feel or come to regret
Mm.
his actions? Like, just as from what you see the character as?
Um, hmm. I almost don't think so because he sees it as more of a. He's doing it more for his sister than he is really for himself. So I think if he didn't try to fulfill his goal, it almost seems like he's giving up or not really fighting for his sister who's passed. So I don't think so unless there was, oh, team up with your enemy.
He had a sister?
Oh.
That's a
That's a big part of the story. That's like his entire driving force.
I'm so disconnected. Like,
That came out of
I read
nowhere.
my stuff
It
and I
was so
left. Like,
serious too.
like, huh?
He has a sister. He had a sister?
He had a sister.
Ooh,
In all
yeah.
Unless-
honesty,
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
right
know.
there with you
Future
to
thing.
the
I
end.
don't know.
I don't know. Where's she, guys? I don't know.
Where's she at?
I don't know.
Guys,
Where's
next
she
we're
at?
gonna
She's gone. Declared
for-
dead.
we're gonna
For
learn that
sure.
Earl Arrows also has like a mom. Oh my gosh, imagine.
Whoa,
A
all
mom?
right, that's taken into the
He has
text.
one of those?
That's
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
physically
Hold up.
impossible. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
thank you, greater scope villain. Like Violet is sitting here in the grave wondering why everyone's
Yeah,
forgetting her.
guys. Violet's voice
didn't forget
actor
her,
is like
guys, I
wondering
swear.
where her lines are at. Like honestly,
Yeah.
since she didn't get any time.
So
Her voice actor? That's
I
crazy.
Your
love
sister's Mickey Mouse.
taking the scraps off the table, guys.
Okay,
Taking the scraps off the tables that we happen to throw off.
last
So
up is
amazing.
KANADE. Yeah, I guess you kind of get some of the harder
Mm.
questions because apparently you're the writer, but apparently during the Who Said It, you
No.
kind of forgot that.
Really?
Stop.
Um,
was a bit
Stop.
right.
Stop. Stop. What did
You're
you
never-
say?
you're never gonna live this down.
No, you fumbled two 50-50s on your own.
What's new? It's fine.
Two
Okay, I guess
50-50s
this
Coin
is
flips
kind of a
in a
harder
row,
question
on your
for
own.
you, KANADE, but like, I don't know. I guess like I saw a lot of comments about it or just people talking about it on our Discord server. But
Mhm.
like there were some people who thought there was going to be a next part to the
Mhm.
series, which is like I guess some people just like either want it or they kind of feel like there's kind of like an open ending. So my question for you, KANADE, is just like, what life do you see for these characters after this whole like ordeal? I'm sure everyone is just like wondering, like what happens in the future for the Northern Duke and the Empress, and just like what
Mhm.
you kind of like hint to it at the end, obviously, but like how do you see their life like unfolding after everything? You're the writer, so you get the harder questions. You get to answer the
Huh?
fans. Just like what do you envision in your mind? Do they all just run off into the sunset
Mm.
happy? Does Earl
Ooh.
Arrows actually stay in the dungeon? I feel like you try to
Mm.
like escape somehow. You know what I mean? Like so.
Give us your head cannon. I say
Ah,
as you are the main
no.
writer.
I feel like that's actually a really hard question because I've been so hyper focused on just like getting these parts out that I haven't even had like the time to think that there's a world beyond that. I'm gonna be so honest. Like I've been so set on
Wow.
writing it and getting it out and
amazing.
like so it's hard to think like what would they do after, but like I never thought that it would even end firstly because I think I planned all of it last year March and like seeing how long it got I was like this is going to take years. But now that it's finished, I genuinely have never even like the fact when you asked that, I was like, that's a good question. The thing is though, I don't
Better
want to
ask
say
the writer.
anything because
You should
I
no. You should. What you
Yeah,
should do
KANADE,
is
ask the
one of those
writer.
like one of those like 80s coming of age like at the end of the
Oh
movie
my
like
gosh, like
like
the
the music
heck
plays
no.
and
Oh,
then
I
it
know
explains
that.
everything that happens
Heck no.
to what each character and like in
The
someone's
thing is
narrator
that,
voice.
It's like
I
Earl
really
Arrows
don't want to
rots in
say
jail and
something
dies.
that's super like concrete because I'm the type of person when I plan like I take a really long time. So if I say something now, it like fully diminishes, I guess, the idea of a season 2 if that ever were to happen.
Hmm.
But I definitely think that like what they talk about the end, having that like figuring out what it means that the kingdom and the empire aren't fighting, even though they've always had that tension between them, like figuring that out. But I don't want to say anything like concrete because then they're gonna be like, if we do have a season two, randomly they're gonna be like, this doesn't align, and they'll be like, Kanede's stupid. So I don't want that to
Canon?
happen.
The
Yeah.
canon. Have you taken
Hmm.
in consideration the canon?
The canon.
The ca-
I'm sorry.
I don't think he
No,
would have
I
actually
don't
said
like
that.
Canon. I don't think you actually understand your own
No.
series. Like
Yeah,
I've
actually,
seen.
Imagine. I can see the comments now, guys. I'm scared.
Like
Ah,
I can't believe you
I
would
don't think
forget
the
something like this.
scriptwriter
You wrote
understands
it.
her
Like
own
what are you doing?
script.
Like
yeah, you're
I could
not
do
writing
something
it the
better than
way
that.
you're
Kanade,
supposed to write
guys,
it.
Kanade doesn't understand the Empress Kanade character at all.
Yeah, he doesn't understand this at all. I can't understand why you would do something.
Imagine.
Okay,
I'm scared.
Kanade, my next question for you is just what makes Empress Kanade so like different, I guess, or the same as like other characters you've written? Um, yeah,
Hmm.
like what about her do you think is like the hardest to write or the hardest to voice? And like what about her do you think like clicked with a lot of listeners or like at least they were invested in the storyline?
I feel like this is a good question because I low-key have not thought about this either. But like, whoa, I don't mean it
Do
like
you
that. I mean
think
like
about
that question
anything? I'm
specifically.
sorry.
I think a
Do you
lot, okay?
think?
Just not about these specific questions. But I
Do
feel like
you think?
it's really easy to write a character that has such a distinguishing trait. Like Earl Eros was such an easy character to write for because I knew what he sounded like in my head. Like I
Mhm.
knew he would always be
Not
this
British.
theatrical, this flamboyant, like I
Flamboyancy
kind of knew how he
boy.
would sound. But
Not British at all.
yeah,
He's
not
British,
not
guys.
British. He's not
No.
British, but I think
In
the
my
first
heart,
part
he's
came from a
British.
poll and like that was never in my head supposed to become a series this crazy long and like this so much more intricate than I thought it would be. I feel like to me Empress Conde is really fun to write for just because she doesn't have that one characteristic like for other one shots like a girl's cute or she's really fixated on this or her role is that she's your classmate and stuff like that. But Empress Conde is like the first kind of character I wrote that like she has a lot of weight and like pressure, but also she is a young girl and like being able to like I don't know discover that character for like such a long amount of time is something I also have never done before. So I feel like it was nice because it was like I got to really sit down and be like, what's her backstory? Who does she really care about? And like create a character that isn't too 2D, hopefully. I don't know. That's what I think.
Yeah, wow, that was she can think. I'm so proud of you. Okay.
That's so
Um
mean. That's
So
actually
proud
so
of you.
mean.
It's
So
so
nice.
The
amazing.
Guys,
instant
I swear
undercut.
I
Oh
think
damn.
sometimes. I think
Congratulations.
sometimes.
just
Thank
reading
you, thank you.
some stuff from the chat. This is just like would you ever consider not even doing like a Empress season 2 but like a video
Mhm.
that's just like in the Empress like universe maybe? They also just
Mhm.
said I love the series. You all did great. Thank you.
Hmm.
Aw,
Aw, thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's not off the table. We a lot of the times we like bring in random places and like kind of put it in our scripts so it's like kind of like an Easter egg if you know a little bit about our videos, you'll like, "Oh, I can point that out." I don't think it's off the table. I just think I'm scared to do anything that will contradict the lore of the world because I know some people have been like, I don't
Just do the
know, they know
reincarnation
too much
method.
and they
Like it's
sometimes they
this
know more
guy.
than me. And I'm scared that I'll be like, this happened. They're gonna be like, actually, no, it didn't. And I'll be like, oh,
You're wrong.
okay. You're
I
actually
mean,
wrong.
you could always do like
Actually,
stuff that takes
like
place
I can't
before the
believe
events
you
of the
wrote it.
Empress series
Mm,
to avoid
that's actually
Yes,
smart.
continuity.
Mm.
Just
a
do
prequel, yeah.
just do like descendants of that shit. Oh, sorry.
They all sound the same.
Smart. They all died and
Future
then
Eros
Yeah.
is British indeed.
Like
hell. I
everyone
don't think it's
like
off the
it's
table
a
for
different
sure.
No, it
series.
should just be like Descendants, but it's just
Suddenly
all of
the
us
entire
again
kingdom
with a
just
British
Yeah, we're all the
accent.
same people.
We're all just
We're all just
British.
British
British.
descendants.
We're all
I'm
just
so down
British.
for that.
Or
British
like
descendants.
it's a different like you're doing a different thing and then you just happen to name drop like the last name of a character. It's like, oh wow, that guy
I
sounds
think
similar
we've
to
done
that
that with
guy.
like Renalia before.
Yeah.
Like they'll
Mhm.
mention it in something. We've done that a couple times, and it's nice to see people like who actually like who know that will like
Yeah,
comment
they're
it 'cause
like,
it's like
guys,
such a small thing.
or
Like
like one time,
like the Black family. That would be a pretty distinct because he
Mm.
yeah, I think
the
even like
Black
one time I
family.
like
That would be a
accidentally
pretty
used a
distinct
song
name.
from like one audio and another, and they were like, "Does this mean that they're both in the same world?" And I was like, "I literally just used the
Oh
same
my
song.
gosh.
I'm so sorry to
think
disappoint you,
I
but I
think
just used the
I
same
remember,
song."
Extended
yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
I think there was
Oh
the
my
one time
God.
where I think Kyoko used the name like Master Rufus, and we don't really talk to each other much about like separate scripts we write. So then I used the name Master Rufus. The video came out. Kyoko was like, "How could you use that name? They're gonna think it's the
How
same
could you
person."
do
I was
this
like,
to
"I
me?
didn't know."
How could you do this to
Uh,
me?
I was like,
Yeah,
"I'm
there could be
sorry."
Even
two
better if
Master
you both cast
Rufuses
the
for
same
sure.
Yeah,
name.
Master Rufus the second. You know, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is the
Yeah.
second.
Master Rufus the Great, the
No,
third.
he's definitely the first.
Master Rufus the
But
Great
stay
and
safe.
If
Master
anything, you
Rufus
got to
the
put Master
Greater.
Stay safe out
Rufus in
there.
more
You
things.
guys
Just
know
have him
Master
as a
Rufus the
constant.
Greater.
every
We
single
were
thought that
Captain
passes
Fly
through the
in
other's
Avatar: The
minds.
Last
Master
Airbender.
Rufus the Younger.
The younger,
older, the younger, the
The
middle,
previous,
the
The
gray.
middle, the slightly to the left,
Yeah.
the slightly to the right.
slightly to the right. Yeah. Some people are just saying congratulations on the whole series and completing it. Thank you. And I
Yeah,
guess
I've
another
been here
question.
so long, haven't I, guys? I've been
Mm-hmm. For
we're there.
sure.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
guys, haven't I?
Another question that they just have is like, I guess anyone can answer this if you have like a good idea, but just favorite video
Mhm.
game character.
Oh
Favorite
man.
video
Oh,
Like
the
ever?
I'll answer it, but I gotta give myself a few minutes. I guess a few seconds.
Oh.
I gotta give myself a few.
Bro, I could give it
That's-
like a couple, but I don't know if I can say like my
Yeah,
fave.
You know,
Yeah.
if I had to pick one,
you put like everyone into pain or something. They're all like
Mm.
all this.
Yeah,
You guys are all stressing
Why
out.
would
It's
you
hard to
do
say.
this? Why
Yeah,
would
because-
you ask this question?
Because chat's totally gonna
it's
judge you
Kyoko's fault
guys.
again, guys.
This is
It's
your
you.
one chance, and
It's
I'm not
you.
answering. So
Oh,
That's
Oh,
wait,
fair
why
enough.
don't you
I'm
get
really
to
curious
answer?
about yours as well.
Yeah, you should answer too.
Favorite
Why do we
video
only have one
Nuh-uh.
game.
answer?
I
what are
think
video games, guys? I don't even know what those are.
recent video games, it would probably have to be Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. Just
Baldur's Gate
because
3.
Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
fair one.
Nice.
flamboyant boy.
Guys, they
Boy,
said
boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have
the
another
Oh,
one.
no.
Boy.
Guys, if the answer isn't
Wow.
Luigi, I'm unsubscribing. Guys, someone say Luigi really fast.
Luigi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Maybe you said that.
Luigi?
Luigi.
I'd have to.
It's
go
hard to
with-
say because there's so many that are just for different
I
reasons.
guess like for
Yeah.
different reasons. Like I guess I can put at least like I can list them off, but I don't could not give them an actual order of maybe 3 characters. I couldn't put them above each other in any way because
Mhm.
let's see, Arthur Morgan is definitely on the list,
Mhm.
and then from Red Dead Redemption, he's definitely on the list. There's a few others. I can't remember any names right now, but that's one that just comes to mind.
It's
But,
okay.
You know
yeah,
what? Even just Arthur Morgan is a good choice.
Mhm.
yeah, Arthur Morgan is a good choice.
I gotta go with Goro
Oh,
Akechi from
the
Persona 5.
Oh, fair.
the Ethan Winters. He's
Mm.
from
Resident Evil
Resident
Village?
Evil.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
that from the
he's,
chat.
he's-
I don't know anything about that game.
Yeah, he's not like
Oh my god.
Yeah,
he's
that
kind of
could be
I
clutch,
know.
like-
I saw Ethan
compared to
in
Arthur
the
Morgan. He's
in the chat. and I
kind
was
of like
mhm.
a cool bug I found. That's how I like him. I don't like
Ah.
him as a friend. He's
What?
What is
Oh, he's interesting. That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a cute little bug. I'm gonna bring him
I
to my
said,
room and put him in a
nice.
cup.
That's so cool. Look, guys, look at this cool bug I found. It's I don't like this thing with all my heart, but it's cool, isn't
Oh,
it?
that's neat. I
What does
guess.
that mean?
Mm.
What does that
It's pretty
mean?
neat, right? This thing's pretty neat, right?
For sure. Okay.
Do
And
you
then
have a
Um,
favorite character, Kyoko? You have to
No.
answer. I'm
Do
not
you have a
letting you off the
favorite
hook.
character, Kanade?
Probably,
And there
probably
you
Link
have it.
from Zelda.
Thank you,
but, like,
everyone, for. Oh.
No, you're not. Like, listen, that's crazy. Why are you asking me if you're not gonna? You know what, guys? This channel needs to split. So I need to go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. you.
Guys, this is how you find out. On my
Oh,
channel, we're gonna be having
nice.
Mickey Mouse, and we're gonna be doing a whole. We're gonna recreate the
Oh,
Empress series.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
It's
there we
actually, we're
go
splitting up.
now.
It's
Sign
just,
me up
the
there.
channel is
Yeah.
splitting up. It's only gonna be
Okay.
one and one. You gotta
It's
fight
Mickey
each other.
Mouse and British people.
I think
That's how it's gonna
okay.
be.
Someone in the chat says that Earl Arrows reminds them of
Civil War.
someone, but they forgot the L, so it's just Ear Arrows. So Ear Arrows reminds
That's
me
a-
of
Here.
the chief from Armored
Here.
Core 5. That's so cool. We're gonna have to look up who that is after because I
That's
don't
so
know who that
Yeah,
is.
actually, I've
That's
never
so
played
cool.
Armored Core.
I
I
love
thought you were mentioning like
Kyoko
Master
and
Chief, which would probably actually be one of my favorites.
Kyoko and Mickey,
Totally fair.
Chief from Armored Core 5.
I think I've actually gotten like a lot of
That's so
we've gotten a
cool.
lot of
I'm gonna
comments
go
that are
look
like
that up.
Earl Arrows reminds me of this character, and this character, and I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah. Kanade, you
I
just
don't know
stole
who these
like
people are.
7 characters,
Dang.
apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
This is a weird question to end it on because that was not the plan. But there you guys have it. Thank you everyone for joining us. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get to
It was
interview
fun.
myself, I
Yeah.
guess, but yeah, I really loved playing Duchess Kyoko too. Unfortunately, I didn't get killed off, so that's always a bummer. But it was a
Oh,
lot of
man.
fun
Unfortunately.
Dang it.
Maybe
to,
next
to
time.
voice someone like her.
Damn it!
Hmm.
Damn it!
Thank you
Damn it!
to
Wes
everyone.
gonna die. Damn it! Damn it!
Thank you to everyone for watching
Damn
and
it.
commenting and everything. We wouldn't be doing this without all of our listeners. So our last big thanks goes to our hundreds and thousands, I guess, of Northern Dukes. Thank you for coming on this journey with us. It was a lot of fun. And yeah. Any last words from you,
Yeah.
Kanade,
Yeah.
too?
For me, thanks guys for taking such interest, I guess, in a world that, yeah, was just really fun to create. And thanks to all the voice actors who, yeah, put in their time and their effort. It's always so fun when I get a notification on my phone that like this person sent in their lines, because it's like it's so different to write it, but then like to actually hear it, I feel like it's such a cool thing. But yeah, it's been so
Yeah,
fun.
this lady
Yeah,
still owes me
but yeah.
$5.
Heck no. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, this lady still owes
Okay, I'll
You're
just
never
read
getting that $5.
15 years. You still owe me $15.
I'll just read one of the comments that I see just as a little, yeah. Science says, "Thank you all so much. The Empress series means so much to me. It really became a big part of my life, and I owe all that to you, lovely people. Can't wait to see all the future projects in store." Well, thank you. That really means a
Aw,
lot.
that's very sweet.
Pretty neat,
That's
sign.
very sweet.
Aw, this is kind of
So
sad
nice.
now, but it's okay.
Oh.
Thank you guys
Sounds
so
like
much
that
for
remake is coming
watching.
in.
Yeah, and joining us, I guess, for the stream and just all the chaos. And like, I'm gonna go back and listen to like my Earl Arrows thing and probably hate myself, but it's fine.
I'm never gonna
And
listen to this again. I'm scared. I never want to hear this.
it's totally fine. Yeah, bye guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.